Hello, Bill Cassidy here, and welcome to Authority Launchpad. I have a really cool training for you here today. I'm going to show you how to kickstart organic success by creating newsworthy events, positioning yourself as an authority. What I'm going to be talking about today is how to be the clear choice for your prospects. I want to talk about authority marketing, the benefits of authority, how to build authority credentials, what to watch out for, and I'm going to give you some implementation strategies. Now, how to be the clear choice. If we were to look at your website or your social media page, how quickly could a prospect determine that you are the number one choice? Now, to show you that, I'm going to head over to my desktop real quick. And I'm going to show you some people who are doing it very well. I'm not sure if you know who Daymond John is, but he's on the Shark Tank. He's an entrepreneur, and he has a really good page here. And if you can see on this slider, he actually is using some authority credentials on the slider itself. And underneath of the slider, if you scroll down slightly, you can see that he has other authority credentials down here. So he's been on CNN, NBC, and you can see right above it, you can see Bloomberg there. So you know just immediately by looking at his website that he is an authority in what he does. Okay. Now, if you know who he is, he's on the Shark Tank. So you think, okay, well, you know what? I'm not him. I only have a small business, so I can't do the same. Well, I'm going to show you some other people who are doing something similar. Okay. Now here is a wedding service who is also doing the same thing. Now they don't have as clean and nice of a website as Daymond John's, but still very nice. And if you scroll down slightly, you can see their authority credentials. Okay, they've been seen on Today, NBC, and Martha. So if you're looking at this, if you're looking at a website and you're searching for a wedding designer, or whatever you're looking for, and you come to a website and you see somebody has credentials where they've been seen on NBC, CBS, Fox, ABC, and the list goes on, you know immediately that they must be worthy. They must be doing something right, and they would be somebody that you would likely work with. If you're doing a search for, say, a doctor, and you go to, if you have 4 or 5 websites that you choose from, you Google them, and they're all physicians. They all have basically, MD after their name. They all have, basically the same credentials. They basically all have clean, nice websites. But one has been seen on NBC, CBS, maybe they're a best-selling author. Okay, you want to work with them. You may not think you can afford to work with them, but you want to work with them. And the people who can afford to work with whoever they want are certainly going to work with them. And you could just imagine how much what an increase you would have to your conversion rate if you had similar credentials. So say now if somebody came to your website, how would they know that you're any better than, your competition? Well, if you had some of these logos on your sites that say that, these third parties or trusted third parties have had dealings with you, then you're likely to get an increase in conversions right there. Now, that's a wedding designer. This works for a whole lot of industries. The best ones that it works for, I would say, are professionals, business owners, and professionals, doctors, lawyers, CPAs, anything with money, anything where you can really, where people really need some help. So really any kind of professional. Dentist. Here's actually the dentist that I went to, and I didn't even know, this is his office. I didn't even know all the places he's been to. And I won't play this for you. This is a new website, but if you play this video, it has little clips of all the different news programs that he's been on. Here's another one who is a cosmetic surgeon. And not that I wouldn't say this is the best site, but when you scroll down and you see that he's been on Fox 11 there, not even sure where that is, NBC, CBS Today, you're thinking, oh, well, this guy must be good. Okay, so he definitely stands out to his competitors. Here's another one, a fitness pro. Which I see I've looked through a few fitness websites, and there's very few people who are doing this. So this is a huge opportunity if you're into fitness. But you have to scroll down to the bottom, and you will see even a little further, as featured in Oxygen, Women's Fitness, Anytime. There's very few people who are doing this in the fitness industry that I've been able to find. But if you're looking for a personal trainer or some sort of training system, and you see these type of things, well, you think this person must be pretty good. This is the type of person that I would work with. Okay, so there are a few people who are doing it good. That's how you stand out to be the clear choice. So if you're looking for whatever you're looking for, and you have a bunch of choices, and you go to their website or even their social media page, and you see that they've been featured on places like that, then you definitely know that that's the type of person that you want to work with. You know that they're the best. Okay? Now, you may be thinking, I've never been on those sites, news sites. They don't really have it, they're not going to pick me. What have I done? That these people have done this for years, and, it's probably taken them years to get on to, websites like that. And that is true. Some people it has taken for years, but it doesn't have to. Okay, and that's what authority marketing is all about, and it's really about quickly creating your authority. And the way you do that is by creating newsworthy events that position yourself as an expert. Okay, and then leverage that credibility and trust with basically just smart marketing principles for a great return on investment. Okay. Now the benefits are it works fast, takes very little of your time, and it's fun. That's really what the amazing thing is you no longer have to wait for the news media to contact you. You can take a proactive approach and make these things happen for yourself, and it's a whole lot of fun doing it. Now, once you have created some authority credentials and you're positioned as an authority, you're able to raise your fees and products because the people who have money want to work with the best. They're going to find you, and they are going to chase you around to work with you. You're no longer going to have to chase your prospects around because you're going to stand out so much more than your competition that they're going to know instantly that you're the person that they want to work with. You can use these on all your marketing materials, so your business cards, if you're still doing a phone book ad, you can put that you've been seen on Fox and NBC and CBS and all of those, and all your marketing materials conversions will increase because of that. Now, the great thing about this is when you have a prospect who's looking for your services, and they come to your website, or your phone ad, or your business card, your whatever, they immediately know that you are the best when they see these credentials. Fox, ABC, CBS, those type of news sites, they are trusted third-party sites, so they immediately transfer some of their credibility to you. And when a prospect comes to your websites, they can quickly identify this, and it quickly differentiates you from your competition. There are a whole lot more benefits, and I guess the last one here is that I'm going to go over here is that you gain influence in the marketplace. Those people who were always above you before, you're going to influence your marketplace now once you start building your authority credentials. Okay, now, so how would you build your authority credentials? And this is a three-step process, and the first one is to create events. And the events specifically have to help your prospective clients. You want to advocate and educate for the success of your clients, and the way you would do that is by helping them achieve whatever it is you do. So say if you are a doctor, you want your client or prospects to be healthy, and you would give them that information maybe in the form of articles, free reports, books, podcasts. You can even do offline things. So say I know a lot of doctors do clinics and screenings and things like that, and they're the type of things that are helping people. So you want to get the maximum effect out of those things that you're doing, and certainly create new things. Now, the way you're going to do that is by using the press. Okay, so if you had an event, whether you were doing a screening or maybe an article or maybe a book that you're publishing, you'd want to do a press release on that, and it's basically just facts. You're going to create a press release and you're going to send it out to dozens and dozens of Fox, ABC, NBC type affiliates, or anybody who's going to pick up the story. You're going to want to get it out to as many places as you can, and then from them you do get some traffic. But this is not about traffic. It's more about positioning yourself as the authority. And once you're seen on those type of websites, you are the authority. Now I'm going to switch back over to my desktop real quick, and I just want to show you press releases. PR Web is one of the probably best press release services on the web for, and there are a whole lot more, but this is just one I'm going to show you, and it's generally considered one of the better ones. And if you go down to the premium, you can see it'll show you some of the places it's going to be. So you're going to get on USA Today, New York Times, and some other places. And I just wanted to show you the price, $369 here. And if you're doing financial type of things, then this one here might be a little bit better for you if you're a CPA or something like that. And this is $500, but this is going to send you to a lot of money-related sites that might be good for you. Now, you only have to do this one time, but obviously, or to ethically use their logos. But the more you are out on this, the more you're going to have the ability to market and put out there, and it's really just a great thing if you do more of it. But you can certainly get started by doing one. Now, I'm showing you these prices here because I've got something here for you that's going to blow you away here in a few minutes. Now, this service here does the press releases. They'll syndicate it out to a bunch of places, but they don't actually write the press releases. So you can write the press release yourself if you'd like, or you can go to a place like Fiverr where somebody will do it for like $5, and then you may have to edit it and fix it. They do have some places on here that'll send it out, but you don't really get those premium credible third-party sites, but this is a way that you can get a press release done for a couple bucks, and then you can syndicate it. So just wanted to give you a quick idea of some of those prices. Okay, but so basically that's what's going to happen there. You create an event, then you create a press release about the event, telling everybody about it, and then the third step is the marketing of it. And you would use, you want to tell people about it on your lists. Anybody who's following you, whether you do Twitter, Facebook. Facebook is awesome. So you want to tell everybody about it, and that's what social means. Your graphics for all those places that you are, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, your website, you want to have top-notch graphics. You want to have professional graphics that match the media level authority that you're building at this point. I put list building on here because I always want to say that this is a foundation of marketing, and specifically marketing online, if you don't have a list, you want to get started on building a list now, because you can really share all the things you do with your list, and you get a lot of credibility. You're in people's face all the time. It's really just something you want to do. And then the last thing that I would say is on your website. A lot of people don't do this, but you should have a category on your website for press. And every time you do a press release for whatever event you do, you should post that press release also to your website. So when traffic comes to your website, they can see not only the logos that you'll have subtly displayed on your homepage, but they can actually look through the press section. They can get some really good information. And they can also see some of your achievements of things that you've done. So that's something you certainly want to do. Now, what to watch out for? The main things are mental things that you really want to watch out for. And I say the most common one is people think, I don't deserve this. I don't have anything to offer. I'm not a national media authority. I'm just a local business. Well, imagine if you're a local business and the national media is interested in you, and somebody comes to your website and they see that the national media is interested in you. You're a best-selling author. They're impressed. Your prospects are impressed. Not only your prospects, but your clients, your friends, your family. Everybody's impressed with what you're doing. These are great achievements that not everybody can do. So that's one of the ones. If you're thinking you don't deserve this, yeah, you do deserve this. Anybody can do this. All you have to do is really be willing and able to help other people. If you have information in whatever you do and you're willing to share that and help other people, you can be positioned as an authority, and it really is something impressive to your prospective clients or prospective clients, prospects, your friends and family, everyone. Too easy, won't work, do it later, need more information, do something else. These are the typical mental problems that we all have, and you just want to be careful for them. Don't let them get in your way. This is something that authority marketing, you do not have to wait for years and years to achieve these things. These things can happen quickly. You can be a best-selling author within a month easily if you wanted to, and if you do, contact me. I got something really cool for you coming up here, and actually we're here now. You know the strategy, so I want to give you something that's going to give you a taste of it right here. I'm going to make you a special offer. Now, there's a couple ways that you can go ahead and do this. You can do it yourself. You can outsource it. Which are both time-consuming. You have to manage other people a lot of times. You have to figure a lot of stuff out. You have to do the writing. And as a business owner, these are very time-consuming and not something you really want to spend your time doing. Another choice that you have for implementing this is hiring an agency. And the agencies I've seen for just for making somebody a best-selling author, I've seen prices from anywhere from 20 to 50 grand to make somebody a best-selling author. Now, you don't have to pay anything even close to that to really become a best-selling author. But that's just give you an idea of some of the prices that an agency would charge. Now, hiring a specialist is probably the best thing to do, and that's what I am. There's not a lot of people who know how to do this. Authority marketing is relatively new. I belong to a small group of people who share data, tools, and whatnot to kind of help each other out. And I know it's a very small group. I've been, watching this for a while now and looking at everybody else to see what they're doing, how fast they're catching on. And people do parts of it, but they're really missing a whole lot. So this is certainly one of the best opportunities you're probably going to have. And because you're a subscriber, I'm going to make you a special offer here. And I'm going to get you positioned as an authority on one of 3 very credible sites where you are featured as a spotlight. SmallBusinessTrendsetters.com, BusinessInnovatorsMagazine.com, or CNN, and you can pick. And from there, then you'll get your press release syndicated to Fox, ABC, NBC, and newspaper affiliates. You don't have to write. You don't have to worry about publishing, graphics, tech, marketing. And if you act today, you can get this for less than $500. Here's how it works. You pick or approve the event and answer a few basic questions about your business. Then I take care of everything else, the content, the positioning, and the press. You just do what you do. You'll get all the benefits of everything we spoke of above. You don't have to spend time figuring it out, the right resources. You don't have to risk your time or money, and you don't have to write a thing. Okay? Here's what you'll get. You'll get one newsworthy event featuring you on Small Business Trendsetters, Business Innovators Magazine, or CNN. You'll get a news release featuring the event to dozens of Fox, ABC, NBC, CBS, and newspaper affiliates. It includes all the graphics, social updates, logos, and a full report. And you'll also get my monetization strategy, all for less than $500. Okay, and you risk nothing. Okay, I'm so positive this will work for you that I'm willing to make you the following guarantee. If you don't get featured on Small Business Trendsetters, Business Innovators Magazine, or CNN within a week, simply contact me and I'll refund every single penny without question. So what I need you to do now is click the Order Now button below to get started. Once you complete your order, you will be asked to furnish some basic business information to help me prepare for the interview. I will be in contact to schedule an interview with you, and once the interview is completed, I'll have everything I need to get started. Shortly thereafter, your spotlight article will be posted on Small Business Trendsetters, Business Innovators Magazine, or CNN, and your news release will be syndicated to affiliates of Fox, NBC, ABC, CBS, and all the rest. You'll start to receive reports and logos soon thereafter. So click the Order Now button below to get started. I'm looking forward to helping you be recognized as the authority you are. I hope you enjoyed this training, and I look forward to working with you. Thanks now. Bye.